everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Be a Nurse They Said. My name is Lainey and I'm so happy that you're here. If you've been watching my videos, you know that this is not my normal filming location, but today I'm going to go over a simple, quick crock pot recipe with you that you can use for meal prepping your meals for the week. As you all know, being a nurse or a nursing student can be very time consuming and hectic, and you might not always have time to make your food. So meal prepping at the beginning of the week can be a great way to keep yourself on track and not have to worry about cooking during your super busy schedules. This recipe is only 5 ingredients, so all you need is your ingredients to cook it and a crock pot or a slow cooker. So let me show you what you're going to need to make this recipe. So the ingredients you will need for this recipe is a pack of boneless, skinless chicken breasts, somewhere between 1 and 2 pounds, depending how much you want to make. A jar of salsa, either canned or frozen corn. This time I have leftover canned corn that I'm going to use. A can of black beans and 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese. So the first thing you're going to do is add your chicken to your slow cooker. As you can see, I cut my chicken into smaller pieces. That way they cook faster and more evenly. After you touch raw meat, wash your hands. Next, I'm going to just add my corn right over top into the slow cooker. Next, I'm going to add my black beans to the slow cooker. These are drained and rinsed. Lastly, right now, we're going to add our salsa to the crock pot. This is a larger jar, so I probably won't add the entire thing, maybe about 3/4, just to make sure that there is enough. Once you have everything in your slow cooker, you kind of just want to mix it all around to make sure the chicken is completely covered in everything. And when you first are starting, your crock pot should look like this. So now we're going to turn on our slow cooker. So you can cook this on low for 6 hours or on high for 4 hours. So I'm going to cook this on high, set it to 4 hours, and we will let that cook and come back in 4 hours. You will not need your cream cheese till closer to the end, but it's not a bad idea to get it out of the fridge and let it sit out and soften until we need it. So once you get down to 30 minutes left on your crock pot, this is what it should be looking like then. At this point, you want to take your chicken out of your crock pot and shred it. You can either use 2 forks, or if you have one of these chicken shredders, they are fantastic. Put your shredded chicken back in your crock pot. Go ahead and give everything a good mix at this point. Then, since we are down to the last 30 minutes, it is now time to add our cream cheese. You can try and break up the cream cheese into some smaller pieces so it mixes a little bit quicker. Go ahead and put your lid back on, and then intermittently over the next 30 minutes until it's done, stir it up so that way everything mixes together. This recipe is really good if you put it over rice or quinoa, whichever you prefer. I like these ready-to-go microwave packages of rice. They have white and brown rice. You just throw these right in the microwave, cook them for 5 minutes, and they're ready to go. You don't have to dirty up any extra pots or pans to make rice. So once our rice is ready, we can put it in our containers for lunch. 1 bag of this rice usually is about 3 servings. So you can kind of eyeball it or you can measure it. Also, if you want to make more than this, you're gonna have to need more than 1 bag of rice. We are having this for dinner tonight though, so I only need 3 containers for meal preps of the rice for the recipe. Okay, once you are all done, this is what the final product should look like. It might not look very good, but I promise it tastes way better. So now it is time to start getting your meals together. So we already have our rice from before. You just eyeball to split this into about the 4 to 6 servings that you want. Normally about 2-ish scoops right on top of the rice. Now you have your meals for the week all set to go, and you don't have to worry about it during your busy schedule. If you split it into 4 meals, each serving is about 540 calories. It contains 46 grams of protein, 38 grams of carbs, and 26 grams of fat. If you split this into 5 servings, it's about 430 calories, 37 grams of protein, 30 grams of carbs, and 21 grams of fat. If you split this into 6 servings, it's about 360 calories, 31 grams of protein, 25 grams of carbs, and 18 grams of fat. A serving of rice is about 170 calories, which is about 1 cup of rice once it's cooked. If you split it into 4 servings, that makes a total of about 710 calories for the rice and the crockpot recipe. If you split it into 5 servings, it equals about 600 calories for the recipe. And if you split it into 6 servings, it equals about 530 calories for the recipe. So as you can see, it is a well-balanced meal between protein, carbs, and fat. It is not very high calorie, and it is super quick and easy to make. All you need is 5 ingredients and a crock pot. So give this recipe a try. Let me know how you like it. Also, comment down below if you like this kind of video and if you want some more easy meal prep recipes that you can make as a busy nursing student or as a busy nurse. If you have not already, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all things Be a Nurse They Said. Also be sure to give my TikTok and Instagram a follow, Be a Nurse They Said, where I post different shorts and updates on my content. And as always, don't just be a nurse, be amazing like I know you all are, and I'll see you next time.